Andra near see ye ewo Guinea I de ho update ebre mo ye hu se ECOWAS chair man and you be as your president Nana Akuffo ababe kasa na ekasa wie ye e condemn actor esi anakuwa esi ye ewo hono no Ghana fo bebre na ase omo ntwe manana omo ne nya adwen so omo refi se na ye chairman no omo wadwen ne se na akasa in the name of the president or ye ewo Ghana ni celebrity media personnel edina no atuma ye abayewa sewa ami here wakasa amansamo abayewa ni kanyina ne se emra na Guinea president o sesa constitution amana favor no na ECOWAS chairman na Nana Akuffo na wo he mo free anu tu ne fo ena wanya na emra nsem ni si ye no muhu se sebe ekromafo no eye protester na da bia yade amanya hwede nso asem isi ye de mo condemn say bibi say ena ekwaso ana say African leaders de ade pa na mutimi offer eye Alpha Conde decision o make ya ansa na ene military foi akoye ku edi etia no nana akwaba me papa Alpha Conde stories no ba na but I say Ghana for acha no mabufo nyina dey see president so sade na yeti o man mu yendi o man mu nkomo wie ye ukodi abonte nkomo yes wo ya hwehwe ni
yeah answer now be read a portion of what this journalists have you know Sewa me here always continue to disgrace herself. She is an epitome of fake journalism. Me, I don't see myself to be a journalist.
Okay.
I see myself to be a social commentator or be a Canadian on issues. But once you say, so you're a journalist, now we say, well, I'm here. Them times I'll buy GH1 studios, over Tone Week, or bad na studios, so I'm on 40 minutes. Brazier ne panties bama mu hwe mba de bibia eto ne ma e do rusted you na mo yes selection shame bag. That was what Sewa Amire was doing, supplying week in GH1 studios to Nanaba and Co. And then they saw say you could speak well at the same time too you have some sort of talent we have not unearthed it yet into a opportunity say brown air then you came from wine now over land a political ruler. Once you call yourself a journalist, a presenter, you need to do what journalists do. You don't just get up, make any, bring any preamble and make any assumption. She's talking, she's a very ignorant person.
Wow.
What did I say? And she's an epitome of ignorance in terms of journalism. And it's so sad because what she posted, the insult, she insulted the president. Nobody is supporting MPP here, but she should at least spare herself the disgrace. The shame and do some research
before
yes. So I'll come back to that.
Okay, it was your for commenter now supposed to make you do so my can be an to us we are so and you can see state sovereignty has been a key principle in international relations since 1648. Yes, every state has the right to decide the form of government they want. That notwithstanding, when the Guinea government decided to change the constitution for a third term, did the people protest? No, your question will be answered by say, did we see protest demonstration concerning the changes, comparing it with a year Kagame? The change was accepted by Paul Kagame, yeah. The change was accepted by 98% of registered voters. Guinea was totally different, full of violence. And the said, what did the African leaders offer to Alpha when he initiated the idea? This question was not in any shape or form an attack on the president Akuffo at the rest. No, Pachirema. The question now will be, it's not any shape will be answered and answer in the form of attacking the president, His Excellency Nana Akuffo. But I say people are taking Nasem no kind out of content. So be what but this be kind way for now. Na wabemu. I say Ghana for a president and West Bone. Sina Ghana for nte asiye. Last time na okasi bibi eni we say MPP for omo educating more bibi eni no mu stream live na Ghana for hu say we ni na ekoso emranka ye de nanado eye chairman ama ECOWAS no enka omo ma ye notice be a week or two nka Ghana for we trimu say ono na ye chairman but I say Ghana for ni nti na Ghana for edwa eka say ade nti nanado e condemn ade esi ogini wo bra emfa ne ho but ono no akoye chairman na efa ne ho.
You see Osi Ghana for ni wan eni Let me tell you something. If Obi nim krana, people like Sewa Amehe
should know better.
She shouldn't know better. She should know this. It's not about she knowing. She should know this. Ghana has one name. All media say one name say Nanado ECOWAS chair. In fact, Oko first 10 Accra, they voted for him again anonymously. Obi and DN trust me. They say Papa, they have confidence in him. They want him again. You covered that story on GH1. And you know, say, as an ECOWAS chair, BBC, I was so back. Now, I know somebody will talk. I didn't know they were rewriting the constitution.
I don't say one question.
Yes. Akuffo Addo Guinea is a sovereign nation. 10 years. South Africa has accepted gayism. Have Ghana accepted gayism? No. Aren't we all in the AU?
I didn't Akuffo Addo Kasa.
That is it.
Okay.
For the AU chair, I didn't AU chair and say South Africa for gayism to LGBT in Ghana for Monje. Even in the US, certain states support abortion. Certain state doesn't support abortion. Why? Because they believe every state is sovereign. Even in US, a state in those United States of America. Guinea, more parliament, more people, and more MPs which comprise of both political parties and monopoly states. More core and more the motion to parliament say we want to extend the term of service for president, not just for Alpha Condé, but for all successive presidents. And the guy, the motion was won on that manner. Now, it was Alpha Condé's right, or to me, to have been fair for him to say, so we know, say, the Papa Mukrano, he's not seeking it for himself. But definitely, African leaders are greedy. But the people went to parliament, they accepted it. During that time, of course, go and check history. ECOWAS condemned it. But because Guinea is a sovereign nation, they can condemn it, they can't do anything. Inti Akuffo Addo ECOWAS chair no on family don't call na for. They have a right to do whatever they want. And a section of the people believe say you are too old, 83 years. The economy is hard. We love you. We gave you 2 terms. You win again and again because you're popular. But we want something. We want a fresh blood, want fresh ideas. So take up this country. Enuntia ena ECOWAS don't move to do that thing. Inti sa sema ba na a coup d'etat aba. As the ECOWAS chair, a Guinea president or Kahono, the president is supposed to come out and talk about the issue. He's supposed to come and condemn it. US crab condemn, Europe crab condemn. No. So the expert said the president should be mute. This same ignorant hypocrite person, this journalist, will sit on TV and radio if the president has been mute and go and post say, I'm shocked. The president of Ghana, who is the ECOWAS chair, all this is happening and he's mute. Ghana, we are suffering. Or better, I make it seem like Senna Ghana or treaty Ghana has the same restrictions position as the ECOWAS chair. We don't need to be ignorant. All of us don't support Alpha Condé's third term. In fact, the coup d'etat we all think is good. But I didn't see, this Sewa Amehe, who has over getting 3 million followers on Instagram. She posted this. She insulted the president to her followers, making it seem the president he's the dumbest person. She's the dumbest person. GH1 facing crisis is because of journalists like her. We need to work on those people.
Okay. So what I'm here in a while, me some more cocaine, and a camera one of post or sign or say. Did the West African leaders and AU ECOWAS advise or express their opinions on the consequence of the changes? Your question or say, yes, there was a referendum, but was it monitored by the international community? Was it free and fair? Did the people really accept the election and its process? Nature to America or say, where was the ECOWAS chair when Alpha Condé was amending their constitution to favor him for a third term? What did African leaders do or say? And no sitting near Sewa Ami here at the Ebeka Hone say, Opachima, a papa na amended constitution no na favor no akwa term no ECOWAS fuo AU fuo obi anka ho hwe omo ehu say ade papa ne de no consequences we ne beba but omuja no ye wie de masa beji na.
Currently in Ghana, who has the majority in parliament?
MPP.
Good. So MPP came out to say, sir, they believe in equality, they believe in human rights, and they know said the Ombe no and who benefits no Ghana for they will see it in the next 10 years. And you know they want to bring this LGBT right because so that persecute amount for many instance so they want to bring this LGBT motion to parliament and vote on it. MPP says they support it, even though we the citizens and CMP. They sent it to parliament and then the MPs voted on it. MPP for majority, they voted and it became a law. Do you think the constitution did the right thing or not?
It did the right thing.
Why? By allowing the law to work. The law is that the highest vote in parliament wins the motion. That time, the highest votes in Guinea parliament, they voted for this thing.
The amendments of
the
new constitution.
Extension of the terms.
Presidential way.
Iti Ankaku do onko yeden.
Uncle to Papa Nadia.
Adne bi mu kura bodam sa. What am I say? Spewing garbage on social media. Ignorance. Ankonko onko yeden. Is their parliament. Iti in this same vein, you find a Guinea president nanka. Oye ECOWAS chair. And Akuffo do beka say. We propose bibia che. Oni MPP for akwa adwin krom impenifo na omo so mpese omo ye extension of president tenure. It is here no enye just 1 or 2 terms. On mpese ye 4 terms because omo say government bi ba so a 4 years no eswa. Or we need 2 terms kra na eswa ntino de bia ye jane megu ho uncompleted running now because of the intel per se ye extended tenure no at least 3 terms which is 12 years the only team we the almost set it up into fear city be we any years na bia obi kra ba we finish the foundation. So a controversial bill but they sent it to parliament in Ghana. MPP voted for it and it became a law. ECOWAS chair in this case and his scenario, which is Guinea president, Anka onfa military mbra no beku Ghana for. And Anka me who say MPP di he can only talk, but they no be
nothing. So
when it's a coup d'etat is different. See, in as much as we all love and we like it, say Alpha Conde has been ousted out of power, there are more economic setbacks and yes, see and in the next 1 or 2 years. Because all Alpha Conde, he's not a bad person. No. The only thing he agreed, I will name share or buy no wama Guinea economic process no a cost development a emotion or managing or mineral resources, gold, diamond, but when we nifie no so far sky here na wo. What is other country no but a greed and a man and this same greed, it runs on in all of us Africans. Make count, Egypt. Or now, so 20 years on, so they were treating the presidency like a monarchy. And just Libya, Gaddafi, the great Gaddafi, he was treating the president as a monarchy. What am I saying? Anytime be a uprising, be na bibi kosu be a youth no be sorry be no e be hey na military take you over. Now they topple the government out. So you see, these things are question. It clearly tells you say a government decision of that state to make their own. So if they've made their own decision, you the ECOWAS, you can't do anything. America is community mean country. Now New Year America for say yen legalize gays embassy you raise gay for flag. French president aka UK for aka say yen legalize gay. Yen legalize no or my baba you could massa. You see, people like that shouldn't be on TV. Me a journalist. Me I see myself as a social commentator, but because TV is a journalistic worker. Me nyeshik or some research. She needs to apologize to the president.
Nti se wa me here yesi pacho nsem a kan wa ayese waka say tia na nado where hu position no a ogina no e na koka se yes o president too but the position of ECOWAS nti ne man e ka science kwana kopa na cho